What's up, mates? Streaming a country club tournament, Pinehurst. Get the punch shot going. Might be a little deep. That's alright. Bit of front tee, red tee action, whatever you want to call it. It's interesting for me because I don't play them very much.
Good ball.
Especially this course. I don't remember the last time I played Pinehurst from the front tees. Let's see. I'm struggling to hit the ding today. So a little deep. So I always like to use a high meter when I'm putting, and this one I want to hit about 10 feet, so I'll go 20% on the 50-foot scale. Easier to control, in my opinion. Oh, what's going on here then? Guess it might be reachable. Let's see what happens. Oh, a ding. A little deep. Let's see, downhill putt. You can see I want to hit it past the hole, you know, if I miss, so I always move the aimer past the hole, see where it changes to the next number. So 20 minus 5, we're looking at about 15. So for 9-speed greens, do 100%. So I'll hit it 15. So it's got a decent swing to the left. Yeah, about there. See what happens. Stay up. Close. Get down on it. This hole's usually a beast. Still no piece of cake from the front tees.
That's a huge drive.
Alright, so I got no idea about this shot, if it plays short, long, because I'm usually hitting the 3-wood here and kind of leaving it down here in front of the green or letting it roll on kind of thing. So this is all a guess. I'm going to try an 8-iron uphill 11 feet. Usually I add about 5-6 yards. So take a little spin off it with the downwind. See what happens. Stay short of it. Alright. It's a good leave. It's a lot of slope on this green. So here I'm looking at 12, so I'll go about 25% on the 50-foot scale. Moving a little left.
Solid putt.
There we go. Par 5 action. That's like a par 4.
Oh, you crushed it.
I like to keep it down the left side of this fairway because it kind of leaves a little shorter second shot. Because the whole dog leg's left a little bit. Looks like a similar shot to last hole. Be a little shorter. So I won't take as much spin off. And always left of this hole is no good. So I tend to aim a little right of this pin. Not much. With an 8-iron. I think that's short. Yeah. But you can see the red there just falls straight off the green, so right is definitely the miss. So we're looking at about 15 feet here. Should have a pretty good swing to the left.
Great roll.
All the threes. Let's try and break that. This hole always seems to play a little longer for me. And I don't know, that bunker on the right seems to be a magnet as well. So I tend to aim a little left of this pin, just to be safe. Oh, that could be in the sand. No, short. It was way left actually. Wind didn't hit it much. Here's a tricky putt. It looks like it wants to go a little left in the beginning, but I don't trust it. Yeah, maybe a touch. Maybe a touch, so. Let's see. keep it in the hole. See, it changes to 12 there, so 25%.
Great roll.
Yeah, this hole's tricky. I don't know. I've never. Oh, look at that. How you doing, trees? I don't know if I could clear them. It's kind of not worth it anyway, I don't think. 295 to there. Yikes. I'll try, I don't know. I hit this one about just under 95%. Hopefully it sits down. Yep, that'll be fine. Full backspin, of course. Here's a good yardage. As you probably know, I love my punch shots. Wind helping, so that helps. Because it's playing a little longer than 68. So should be a good full one, I think. Just a touch of back. Ding. Pretty tidy. And this hole, you can see when you move the aimer, see how it's 20 feet downhill here and the number starts going down? So that means it's all uphill here. So when I play this hole from the back tees, I usually full top on the drive just to get the ball on the ground and get it running up that hill. Let's give it a go. Oh, I missed it. Stay left. Alright, you can see it running up the hill there. Put backspin on that, it just dies. But I think it's a little longer with top. Yeah, it's an awkward yardage. Let's see, I hit the 9, 95% on my 9 goes about 125. So 94%. I don't like hitting under 95%, especially on the irons, but there's a big gap between the wedge and the 9, so sometimes it's unavoidable. It's a little deep. Yeah. Make a putt. Alright, so this one, the distance is pretty much 17 exact. So what I usually do is do 17 minus 4 is 13. So about just over 25% on the 50-foot scale. Should have a pretty good swing to the left too, downhill. No, it's way low. This hole, the wind always seems to affect the ball more than what it says, but in these low winds, it's kind of negligible. Should be about a full one, I think. This could take a peek. Ah, that's right. Someone asked me today about aiming putts because they see my avatar moving around. I don't do Jay's spin and ding method, even though it works really well. But I like to move the aimer to my right because I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand to aim and move the cursor. But you'll see, if you leave it in the middle there, you'll see the dots either side of my line there, so it's hard to really see the break where your ball is rolling. So I'll move it to the right, and there the dots kind of follow me. I'll leave it there and I can see the dots moving on my line of the putt. Right center, hit it hard. Thanks for watching. Actually, we got 18 holes. My mistake.
That's in the garden spot.
It's interesting, I don't think I never played this back nine from the front tees. Big green here, so it's not really worth going for it. It's 250 to there. The most I could do is probably, because I can't carry that bunker, so leave myself a really long putt. I'd rather just hit a 3-iron and lay it up. A lot of golf is about course management and playing to your strengths. I feel like I can get up and down from 50, 60 yards better than I can two-putting from 100 feet or whatever it is. So it's a tricky shot here. It's got kind of a false back on the edge of this green on the left behind the pin here. And this shot seems to play shorter than the yardage. One of the few on this game. With the wind helping, you could easily knock it over, which is no bueno.
Solid putt.
Wow. These tees are way up there. This is usually a tough hole. But today, not so tough. Pulled it. Definitely lost some distance on that missed ding. You see it kind of landed right in this upslope too. So we can see this putt, it's moving right early, and coming over that slope more right, and then dies left at the end. But overall, it's going right. So we got 35 and 9's 44. Go up to the 100-foot scale. About there, I think. The 100-foot scale on my putt, I don't know, seems to play like if I want to hit it 44 feet, I'll go a little under that on the scale. So 42, 43. Didn't move that far right, but you can see that putt running on. Most of my drives I use about 75% backspin, standard. Maybe 80, I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge on mobile. That one was 66% spin. Good yardage here. Wind might move it a little right. Pull the pin. A little deep. Just gonna have a good swing to the right. No, yeah, well. Tricky putt. Tricky greens here at Pinehurst. 7 minus 3 is 4. You know me, I like to kind of smack my short putts, so I'll hit this at least 5. Give it a little room on the left. Alright. See, uphill 12 feet, 43 yards. I'm gonna punch here with the 64 degree, no spin. So it's gonna play a little longer than 43, obviously. Give it an extra 4 or 5 yards. I see Eson watching me. I just replied to you, mate. G'day. What time is it in the Philippines? Got to be early morning. This putt looks like there's a lot of break, but at this distance, just smack it. Definitely a different course from these red tees. Alright, 108. I love hitting my wedges with full topspin. My 56 degree or 100-yard wedge, full top, goes about 107 with my ball. Let's give that a try. Might end up a little short, but should be alright. Oh, stay left. Uh-oh. It's gone. Now, these fringe shots, if there's not much slope and uphill, which there is usually at Pinehurst, I'll putt it, and I'll add about 3 feet of power. But since there's a bit of slope here, I'm going to page the doctor, Dr. Pichinsky. I always hit my pitch shots full back. And you can see when you move the aimer, you can see the elevation increasing, so it's uphill to the hole. Changes to 7 there, so it's moving a little left. Just a touch. So this one, give it just over 50. A little short. Thanks, mate. Yep, I'm available. Let's play and I'll stream it. Alright, par 3. Wind helping right to left. Let's try an 8-iron, take some spin off it. Don't want to miss this pin right, so I won't aim too far to the right. G'day Donnie, what's up mate? Thanks for watching. Oh, get in the hole. Now it's left.
Never up, never in.
Seven minus 2 is 5. So a little break to the left. Not much.
Solid putt.
Something weird going on with the scorecard, like it doesn't show up very quickly. And this approach always seems to play longer for me. So with the wind helping, I'm going to take a touch of spin off it. Hit a full one. Yeah, nah, I just missed it right. So you can see this putt here, as soon as I move the aimer a little past hole, changes to 12. So it's actually a 12-foot putt. Minus an inch downhill. So I'll give it 11 power. It's going to have a pretty good swing in it too, I think. Still low. Donnie, cool tournament, mate. And thanks for adding to the purse. Really nice here. I appreciate it. I keep missing the ding right now. Is it deep? Yeah. Alright, so we got about 10 feet on this one. We moving to the left a touch. Not much. So yeah, it's uphill here again, but I'm gonna use backspin on this one, see how far this goes. Man, never driven it up there before. Love this course though. Great golf course. Tricky hole location here because it's anything short kind of spins back down. So I want to make sure I get it there. I'm not going to put any spin on the ball, even though the lob wedge will still spin. Yeah, it's a little too much. Gonna go just over 90%. What's going on here? Yeah, see, there it goes. That's alright, good leaf. Bit of break to the right. 6, 8, hit about 8 feet of power, maybe a little more.
Solid putt.
It is. Thanks for watching, mates. I'm gonna play against my good mate Emerson now, and I'll be streaming it as well, so stay tuned to YouTube. Cheers.